Chapter 2 Another Way Home.
Oh, I can't wait to finally rest after a stressful day.
I can't wait until I go to the hibernation season.
That's a joke, right?
Wait, are you admiring that Flynn statue there?
Yeah, it's a pretty good statue, isn't it?
Don't you just love Flynn?
Yeah, well that statue costed money. And therefore I'm gonna spend as much time as I can with it.
Shit. I should have brought my bed with me.
Why, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just wanna sleep alone.
It would be a pain to carry.
You're right, but I just find it more comfortable. Besides, these bed conditions aren't necessarily to my liking. Anyway, I need some damn sleep.
Alright, good night, Sojiro.
Night.
I'm tired, dude.
Do not disturb my rest, young one.
Young? I'm not young. I'm older than you.
Even in pretty years, that's a no. I am a god. You could not even possibly outage me or out-strengthen me in any regards or circumstances. However, as a god, I've lived centuries further than you.
And how was it?
I've killed and defeated multiple netherworlds and the species within them. However, you and these asshole demons took them back from me, and I have almost nothing. I just wish to take back the lands that were once mine, and more. It makes me so mad. I just want to rule this one!
Dude, no one lives here.
Not the point, dude. But with my plan, I will. Alright, then I'll explain in the morning. Where am I? Well. Look who decided to show up. How did I even end up here? Your imagination. Okay, fine, but I don't want to be here. You may not realize this, but this room has everything you've ever wanted. A room with a statue of Hifumi. The girl you once knew. How do you know? Oh, how naive. Like I said, I am you. And you won't be able to erase that, no matter how hard you try. Alright. Can you at least tell me how to get out? Yes, very easy. You must complete the dream by touching the statue. And you can touch wherever you like. That? The point remains that if you don't touch the statue, the dream won't end. No. She's dead. And I won't accept anything else. Oh, well. Don't mean to spoil the fun, but she's right up there. Just waiting for you to come back. Come on, what are you waiting for? Just go. Make your move. What's us, of course. You're too chicken. Chicken? I think you should stop talking there. And why would I? After all, I'm after all the fun in the world, torturing you. But I want to see how this is. We know you've been just daydreaming this over and over again. Just because I think of something doesn't mean I want it to happen in real life. Oh, of course. Someone as premature as you would only say something as ridiculous as that. Well, no, it just means you want something to happen, but yet are fearful of it. Regardless of your false views to things, you'll become sick if you don't solve this. And my point is that this is how I wish to solve my problem. Quite contradictory of what you said earlier. Let me clarify, this is solving nothing. And I can do fine on my own. Didn't just have to accept living here for the rest of eternity. Let me out! Uh-oh. I must have failed the dream. And now I don't know how I'm gonna get any sleep. Ugh, what time is it? 4:30. Screw this, I'm not even gonna bother going to sleep. God, do I really think about her this much? I don't know how I'm gonna get through these nightmares, but they don't make sense at all. Besides, how could I like someone they don't even exist? I mean, that guy has no idea what he's on about. He's just telling lies. I'm not like that at all. Ecolo's still asleep, and I'm not very tired anymore. Let's see what Ball and the Prinnies are doing.
Read me a bedtime story, dude.
It's not like it matters. You're not gonna sleep anyway.
Read me a bedtime story, dude.
I've read you 5 already, and you're not gonna fall asleep.
How do you know, dude?
You're not programmed to sleep.
You don't sleep either.
You're very annoying to deal with. Plus, I have my reasons.
Tell me a bedtime story.
And are they like this every day? I wonder if they'll keep it down.
Bedtime story, dude. Read me a bedtime story, dude.
Alright, now that everyone is awake and well, it's time for us to part ways. Oh yeah, see you both in our colliding pathways sometime, Ecolo and Sojiro. Probably later in this story, but you know, that I guess it's just kind of how it works.
Bye.
Well, we must hurry. Susanna's waited for us long enough.
Well, do you remember where we need to go?
Yes, and we just need to go through the desert until we find a teleportation device.
And how are we supposed to find that?
It's at the end of the desert, but I don't know where that is.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm just gonna fly across.
Oh, wait, Ecolo! Wait! Come back! Damn you. Oh, what's wrong? I'm not upset. That's what you said. But is that how you really feel? Yes, I'm fine handling this alone. You can't handle nothing. Your friend just left you. And for what? I don't know why he would do that. Precisely. He betrayed you. And didn't even say why. Looks like even your closest friends can't stay. I guess he does hate me. It just doesn't make sense. How dare he leave me for something? There. We can both show him that we're better than him. But first, you'll need to unleash me first. Well, I don't know about now, but I already did it once and I regretted it. Sure, but now that you have a reason to do it, it should be easy enough for you. Can't possibly be this stupid. Finally, I'm back again and ready to kill. I'll show them. I'll show them all what they're good for. Ecolo and everyone will pay for their sickening behavior. Then I'll have my revenge on everyone else. I'll find a bitch and show who's worth. This place is getting pretty lonely. Could I have made this too challenging for them? Assumably, they must be having a fight down there. This will not do. I must have to interfere and bring them here. But for now, I suppose I'll take care of the other dimensions that are near my grasp. Why do I even bother talking to myself?
Man, this portal is really strange. I mean, what is this thing even doing here? Come to think of it, I wonder if Sojiro saw this yet. Actually, where is he? Actually, has he caught up yet? Pretty sure I left him there, but I don't know if he actually came back or not. I've seen these portals from around somewhere, but it could have been from another dimensions, perhaps. Maybe I should not have left them back there. I feel kind of bad for doing something like that. Maybe he'll find his way. Probably should go back for him. Maybe he must be having a hard time coming here. Besides, he can't be lost without me, right?
These obstacles are very obnoxious. Can they just move out the way already? Fucking damn! How did Ecolo control this shit? Must be some sort of tech rules or some bullshit. And he leaves me to do all the dirty work for him. That motherfucker is gonna burn in hell for this. Nothing will stand in my way. My edges will only sharpen my prey. Dirty filthy shit.
Sojiro, I knew you would be here.
Save your petty insults to yourself.
Sojiro, what's wrong?
I don't want to hear it. I'm already scarred up from you, the path, and from myself. And I'm already covered in edges.
But why are you fighting me?
It's because of your betrayal. You left me alone in the desert to let me rot. And didn't even bother coming back. So I had to come over.
No, what do you mean? I was gonna come for you.
Enough of your games. You were able to fly over everything, and you could have easily brought me along.
No, I only did that so I could try to find that portal and then bring you back there.
Huh? You mean you didn't?
Sojiro, why Like I said, I'm your best friend. It's not like I hate you or anything. I was making the path safer for both of us.
You have yet to explain why you didn't bring me along.
Well, I guess if I knew you wanted to come along then I would have invited you.
Thanks. Well. I guess it was right about you both after all. Sure, I'm technically a god, but I never thought it would be right. Susano, I need to ask you a favor. My name isn't Susano. It's Susanoo. And would that favor of yours be to show you mercy, perhaps? No, I need to bring Hifumi back. Well, I don't know if Hifumi myself, but you can't possibly do that by yourself. I mean, without Ecolo, who do you have to rely on? Yourself, I assume? But oh wait, you're a hamster. More than you think. You seem determined by what I hear so far, so I'll let you in on something. You don't know this, but I keep something in the deep dark ruins of my universe. In there, that lies at the very end, is a revitalization chamber that I can bring the dead back. I would know because I have used this by myself. I'm also assuming that you're referring to someone who's dead when you say you want to bring Hifumi back. Is that correct? Yes. But I will let you also know that results are never perfect, and defects are more than likely. You must think hard. Is it really that important of a decision? And if so, I won't allow you to freely use it. I can only say for certain that our relationship was good in the past. I just can't remember what happened. I can't remember how I passed away, or if our relationship was still better or worse. But even though that is the case, it feels like I've been trapped in a cage inside of my own head, unable to focus mostly on just her, even if I can't know the reason. And it pains me because I don't know if I make this decision. I don't know if this will actually be helpful or not, or if it could only cause some further troubles. So even you don't know why you want to bring Hifumi back? No. I accept your request, but you must first defeat me in a fight to prove to me and yourself that you are worthy of her. I feel it's a worthy case. It's time. It's time to pummel you to the ground. Let's go, Novice. Is this all you got? Of course not. I've only just begun. Eh, Weak. I should have known. I should have known. More importantly, I've noticed your fighting wasn't as strategic as me. How could I lose? Perhaps you were thinking of Hifumi, which distracted you from fighting. In any case, I cannot trust you to use the machine without fully knowledgeable that you will put it to good use. And besides, you made that fight too easy. It would be a shame if I just let you through without fully letting you realize your full potential. Which is why I must leave you to practice, where you find your purpose, and show me, and yourself more importantly, that what you're fighting for is valuable. Then you can go. Before that, at least let me tell you what I remember. Go on. Well, that person I wanted to bring back, Hifumi. At the time, she had adopted me. I was only a small hamster back then. About 3 years ago. I was only a kid back then, about 3 years ago. I was in an orphanage section, pet store, along with many other hamsters. I was forced to hang around them ever since I was born. Unfortunately, I didn't get along with any of them, and ended up living off to the edges of my glass cage, being isolated, and diverting my attention sides to the world outside, wondering what lives on the outside and what life would be like if I escaped from this habitat and explored other parts of life. Of course, hamsters would come and go, and I couldn't have lasting relationships with any. This would lead me to suffer and think a lot about things. Thinking of old fantasies about what if and what's that. I was unaware my life was lonely, and considered multiple times, what would it be like if I had an owner, and someone who would care about me? It was annoying to me having other people finding homes and going places, but no one would seem to adopt me. It didn't seem to add up. But one day, I see a girl walking into a store. I stare at her while I hide behind the refilled plastic water capsule. I could see her looking for a pet, but I couldn't wonder why. But I later found out that it was for a business she was in. When she had brought me home, she was very excited to see me. She took pictures of me when she got me, but I couldn't really understand what the point of it was. But what I do remember is that I never really got to spend much time with her. Sure, things were good at the beginning, but besides then, I can't remember much else memories that we had. Sometimes she'd play with me, and sometimes she completely abandoned me. But it still doesn't really make sense why she would adopt me then. Ever since then, I can't remember much besides being neglected. And concerning that Hifumi was most likely spending time with her other friends. You're making it sound as though you don't even like her. Well, that's because I've only remembered the good parts about her, but for some reason I can't remember the other parts. Unless maybe they've erased from my memories somehow. So if you can't remember your memories, then does that mean that you don't know whether or not Hifumi actually likes you or not? I mean, you said it was only 3 years ago. I can't exactly think of why I could forget about them so easily. other than the fact that maybe it was perhaps traumatic in some way. May I ask, how did she die? Is she? You mean you don't even know that? Come on. Did your memory happen to get erased or stolen? Like, what happened? Well, if I could bring Hifumi back, then I could find out why I am this way. Lingering on these past memories which probably aren't even good memories to begin with. And then I could figure out what happened between us and maybe even solve them. And then I'll be able to get my memory back. That sounds like an interesting plan. But what if she isn't dead? The procedure would be utterly pointless and only make the issue worse. Well, that I'll have to find out on my own. But I also need to know why I haven't seen her in such a long time. If I remember being with someone, then how come I'm not with that person? I mean, I don't even remember being separated from that person. So how could I possibly have known her? Maybe I could fix the problems between us and bring us closer together again. That seems more than you're capable of. Most likely, if there were issues to begin with, then it'll be a lot harder to fix after the damage is done. Now, without Ecolo, how am I supposed to get better? He was the one thing I had, and he's paralyzed. He'll come back, but for now I have business to attend to. I must go for a meeting with my army of enemies. 'Twas a night's conversation, but you and me and I have things on our schedules. You must train for our next visit, and I have meetings. We'll meet again soon. Alright guys, we're back with our show once again. Unfortunately, our last show got cancelled, so now we have to come up with another show. I'm surprised we're not cancelled entirely. However, in the next episode...
Hey dudes, we're back! Hey dudes, we're back! Hey dude, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude.
Yes! With my army of annoying prinnies, I'll be unstoppable. Prepare for world domination with prinnies! I'll be killing all of you afterwards. Just letting you know I'm serious. I will kill all of you.
Hey, dude!
You all are pathetic! I thought you would all shut up and obey me. But you are just all useless.
Where's our leader, dude?
I am your leader. What are you talking about? I will show you. But first, we shall take over our first lands together.
What is that dude doing? Ringo, where are you? I've been looking for you. I've searched everywhere for you in the galaxy to be with you, but no matter how hard I try, I can't find you. I've searched everywhere in the Poyo dimension, and I searched everywhere in the Tetris dimension, but no sign of you. I won't accept this. She must be here somewhere. Who knows what happened to her? Maybe she's with T. He could have taken her away, or maybe she got lost. Or maybe T is flirting with her. Or maybe if she is with T, then they must be having a Tetris battle. I won't accept this. I'll find you, Ringo, and we'll have our Puyo Puyo battle once and for all.